Aveline, welcome back to the channel. So, I promised the other apartment was going to go up today, and I mean it's past midnight, but it still counts, right? Okay, it still counts. So, I don't know when this is going live, but at some point throughout the night. But anyway, so we are decorating the last one of the Tomarang Triplex, or Tomarang Apartment Triplex apartments. I don't know where we're going with that, but it's a work in progress title, I suppose. But this one is the one. If you're looking at the apartments from the front, it's the apartment to the right. It's 3 stories and it's supposed to be for a couple, so it's a very, like, obviously all of the 3 apartments are very small spaces. They're all very narrow buildings. But this one, it's not as narrow, or is it the same actually? Is it 4? I think it's only 4 tiles wide. It's actually been very fun as someone who builds a lot of tiny houses. It's been a lot of fun decorating these like super narrow apartments and just, I don't know, I kind of want to do it again. So if you've enjoyed this building, I mean, I still have the rest of Tomarang to build in anyway, so there'll probably be more like this, but if you've liked it, let me know and I'll definitely try to like prioritize it or something. But this one specifically is just for a couple. It's supposed to be like their first place. They've probably been here a while. Like they've moved in together and this is their first apartment. They're just getting settled in adult life and all of that. So, or they've just chosen to like just stay the 2 of them, I suppose. But there is a room you could turn into a children's room if you want to, but so far it's literally just like a home study library situation. And in contrast to the first apartment that I wanted, so the single mom, I wanted it to be a little bit messier. I wanted it to look like it wasn't necessarily like super expensive looking. Maybe the mother didn't like have time to care so much about interior in that one. And then as well, to try to make it different from the apartment that you saw earlier today, which was a little bit more like a kind of like a luxe feel to it without being luxurious, but like definitely a little bit more expensive and thought out. And I don't even know if I can call it traditional because I don't know much about this furniture style, interior style. Like I don't really know. Um, but that one was supposed to be a little bit more like a classic family apartment that's very cozy and very homey and very warm as well. So this one is supposed to be a little bit more fresh and on the younger side. So we're sticking to lighter colors throughout this, and then, or like lighter tones like white, gray, and this light wood that you can see right here. Of course, mixing it a little bit because I don't love when everything is like matchy, especially not when it's like light like this, because I feel like it ends up looking very washed out. So I just mixed in a few other wood tones as well here and there, but definitely sticking to the lighter tones and adding some color. So it's not supposed to be like crazy colorful, but there's definitely more color added to it than there has been in the previous apartments. And I really wanted to have fun with that. Not necessarily make everything like a 2-color scheme, but go for a duo color scheme, whatever you want to call it. But go for a little bit of like a mix. So it doesn't necessarily all have to match either. It just has to look like they've had fun decorating their home together and just adding whatever colors they liked. If they found a rug somewhere, they have taken it regardless of whether or not it's going to match the wall paint that they've chosen earlier that year. You know what I mean? So of course we have to like add some cohesiveness or whatever you want to call it to the interior as well, so it doesn't end up looking too messy. But I think it works out because everything is on the lighter color scheme as well. Or not on the lighter color scheme, but everything is just like lighter, almost pastel, but not really there yet. But kind of like nearing pastel, at least in some of the rooms and some of the items. But everything is just like lighter, if you get what I mean. So I think it works out. Also because I've definitely used a lot of pink and green and blue, but also yellow. And there's literally a little bit of everything in this apartment building. So we're not really sticking to a color scheme per se, but I definitely feel like it all comes together in a way anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a TV, by the way. And I don't think I've ever used it before, but I'm pretty sure that's a TV. So I hope it is. Otherwise, it's just a nice painting that is hanging on the wall, which had the right colors. So that's why I ended up choosing it. But I think it might be a painting. But anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I don't want to call it a series because it's not really, it's just been like one build, but there's been 4 videos for it. I just personally feel like if I had to do all like the exterior and then all of the interior in one video, if I look at how long the videos are, if I put them together, it would have ended up being 50 minutes long, and that's not something that I want to put any of you guys through. So I just decided to split it up, but that also means like we could do more specific themes with the apartments, and I could take my time really trying to decorate everything, because I do I don't know if you do speed builds, you might, or if you don't do speed builds, you might not necessarily think about this, but there's always this constant, like when you're recording, there's always this constant thought at the back of your head that, or the back of your mind, that you have to, first of all, keep the camera steady. Don't rotate it too much because people end up motion sick when you speed it up. I suck at that one, and I know, but anyway, I like to see my builds from all angles. I just like to be thorough. But I know it gets a little bit much at times. It's not so bad in these apartments because they're slowed down, but it's been bad, so it's fine. But also the other one is, if I end up recording for way too long, I'll have way too much footage, so you always have to like speed up a little bit. But by splitting this up into different videos, I've been able to just like slowly take my time with each of the apartments, and I've enjoyed that. So I hope you guys haven't minded. Tomorrow's build is going to be just in one video though. So, but I'm working on a Scandinavian home right now. I really hope I get it done in time, but I have plans from 7 p.m. But also, my dad and my brother are coming by to help me put up a table. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to sit down and actually finish the house, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best, okay? We're gonna, if not, then it'll arrive late at night like this one did. It'll definitely be up tomorrow. Depending a little bit on what you define by tomorrow. but it's fine. I'm a night owl, okay, so my day is a little bit skewed, askew from some other people's definitions. It's just, it is what it is. And, but yeah, it'll be up at some point tomorrow, hopefully, if I manage to finish it in time. I'm really, I don't know, there's something weird about that one with the exterior of it. I just can't. It's like a puzzle right now, but we're not talking about that build though, because you guys will just sit there and be like, well, I don't know what she's talking about because I can't see it, which I understand. I agree. But anyway, if there's anything else you'd like to see, by the way, from Tomarang, because I haven't built there a whole lot, let me know, because I could definitely do like more of these like fun, colorful apartment buildings, but I'm kind of like a little bit intimidated, if you will, by more traditional Thai buildings. I think personally, I'm probably leaning more towards, not that anything is in my comfort zone when it comes to Tomarang. I'm curious about it though, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone. But I think I feel a little bit more comfortable building houses like this, and also the more like modern takes on traditional architecture. A lot of those are really nice in my opinion, and like very sleek looking and stuff. But like, if there's anything specific, let me know. There is this style that we actually got stuff for in for rent that I really truly, I don't know what to do with it. But that's just because like I don't know, and it's so difficult for me to find inspiration pictures from actual or of actual Thai buildings. It's such a struggle. Like, it's the same if you look up Danish houses. I would have to go to a realtor website in Denmark, I think, to, luckily I know a lot of those, obviously from living here. But I would have to like go look at actual Danish websites, and I can't do that with Thai because like I don't understand the language and I can't read it. To be frank, so yeah, it's a bit of a struggle finding inspiration. I don't know how other people do it. But I haven't managed. But anyway, let me know. So, but that is about all I gotta say for this one, I think. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you like the build, you can download it off the gallery right now. I don't know what that was. But both the furnished and unfurnished versions of this building are available on the gallery. So if you'd like to check it out, my ID is AvelineYT. And it's also up on Patreon, and you can find a link to it in the description box down below. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like